It's that time of year again. It is finally time for me to start building fall houses in The Sims. I don't know what it is, but I just love everything about the fall. I think a big part of it is that it finally starts being bearable outside again here in Florida. And it's not even like it's getting cool outside. It's just going from unreasonably hot to reasonably hot. But all of a sudden, I'm like in a better mood. I'm lighting candles. I want to decorate and put like leaves out. I just love the fall, and I especially love building fall houses in The Sims. None of the other seasons hit the same. I don't sit here and build loads of spring houses, but every year, like clockwork, I am back in The Sims 4 and building a fall themed house, or maybe 2 or 3 or more. I don't really know yet, who's to say? But we're starting here. I'm actually building an Inniscreen today. I haven't really done anything fall themed in the world from Enchanted by Nature yet, and it's really pretty with the trees up here. So right now I'm just in that little downtown section of the new world, and we're basically gonna try and build something very autumnal. Lots of orange, there'll be lots of trees. I might put up a wreath or 2 inside of the house. Ooh, and you know what? This won't be the new world for that much longer, because the new pack is coming out very soon. That's kind of a scary thought when you put it like that. I feel like I haven't even had time to get used to this one yet. Okay, well, I want to do kind of a cutesy little curved roof thing. And I kind of like the idea of having some dormers in there too. Although, like, no matter how I do it, they look kind of pointy, but I guess that's okay. We can have like a little side patio thing. Do you think I should make it angled? I think that's kind of big, but maybe it's nice that it's big. We could do it big and then have like a little patio part right next to it. Oh, or actually, what if we did it big and then had like a wraparound patio part next to it? I'm actually not really sure about this as a concept, but it might be kind of interesting. It's mostly like this bit over here that I'm not really sure about, but I do know that I want to have a wooden fence. I think that this like brown toned wood is really good for this. Oh, I spaced that out really perfectly by accident. That worked out nice. Oh, see, and I kind of wanted it to be on a foundation, but I don't think that looks good. Maybe we could try and have it go like that or something, because does this just end like that? It is very large. We could potentially have this go like even more into the front of the lot. It looks kind of weird like that, but it does give you more yard. The only thing I'm trying to avoid is I just don't really like how it looks when you've got the fence like touching it. Doesn't that look kind of weird? This is what I don't like. Maybe I could fix it with a column though. I don't know. No, you know what? It's just bad. The whole thing's just weird and bad. Take it back. Ooh, wait, what if, oh, wait a minute. What if we did something really strange? Did I do something like this in the first build that I did with Enchanted by Nature on this lot? I feel like I have kind of a memory of that. I don't want to build the same thing again, but it was a blue Suburban last time, and this one won't be a blue Suburban. This one's gonna be more like an orange Suburban vibe instead. Yeah, it was better before when it just went up to the edge. Let's not do all this. I mean, that looks pretty nice. It's gonna be kind of weird for me to work with the floor plan down here. And if we need to have more space, we could always get a basement. Let me scoot the whole thing forward like 1 tile. I feel like we probably want this to curve up a little bit. Yeah, something kind of like that. Where does the front door go? Oh, I'm not using Enchanted by Nature stairs. Oh my gosh, I did not like those. I know there are some nice like orange wood tones from Enchanted by Nature that we could use on this. And we could also get like a little patio space right here. Could do something like that for the patio. I don't know. Well, what sort of foundation is better? I guess this one has a nice orange tone to the wood of it, which maybe makes it look a little bit nicer. And I actually don't think I want to use Enchanted by Nature doors and windows. I don't really know about them. Same with the columns. Like, I'm not super sure about those. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make this whole thing 1 tile bigger, I think, because I actually much prefer how that fits. Hopefully it doesn't end up looking too weird. Should I do this part with it? Oh no, don't clip. I mean, maybe this part could have just like a flat roof, you know, something kind of like this. We could also get the Enchanted by Nature roof texture, because this one comes in a very orange color. Oh, see, this is what I mean by autumnal. Like, that is the vibes. That's so cute. Here's kind of like a matching wood tone that we can put on those parts. I actually don't know if it matches or not, but it matches enough. So I'll stick to it. Let's get this matching roof trim too. Does this need, yikes. I don't, those just look kind of pointy, don't they? But maybe it'll be fine. I wish I could have it look like that more. There are ways around it. Like, I could do it with loads of roof pieces, kinda. Like, that's sort of how they did it on the other buildings, but they just don't look as cutesy and curvy. But I don't know, maybe we don't mind that. This part could be a chimney. Maybe it needs to be taller. Oh, I kind of like that though. Is this the same color going together? Yeah. Okay, so we can get this around here. Of course, these don't come in the same colors. Because why would the half wall trim match? See, that would actually just make too much sense for things to come in the same color. I mean, silly me for assuming, right? Should I look at seasons, doors, and windows? Oh, what if I had that little roof piece on there? I think that makes a big difference. Shall we do like a brick? I kind of want like a very orangey toned brick. See, like this is nice. I like how that looks. This is kind of a different color again, but it's sort of like that brick tone. So maybe I could try that around this part. I'm kind of interested in having a gazebo. I think it could be kind of cool. And then it adds more of the roof color over here. And then we can also make like a fancier looking little path, right? Okay, don't mind me. Small gazebo incoming. Something like that. See, we've got like this super orange toned fence here. And then the main slat fence is not very orange toned at all. I don't even think we really have something in that color. And like that might be okay. It kind of just depends how we feel about how matchy-matchy you want it to be. I think I'm feeling like no columns is probably better. I think that just looks nicer. And now I gotta start thinking about the doors and windows. I don't really know what I want. I have used get together windows multiple times in the past for builds like this. As we discussed, I love to build fall houses. So I do sort of have a system here. I wonder if that could just go all the way across there. Let me see if I can get this thing to not look bad, because that's kind of a nice little support thing. Maybe I should add some trees in. Oh my gosh, this actually goes such a long way in making this look better. I am so impressed by that. I mean, seriously, just like the littlest hint of color, and all of a sudden, I don't really like that one. It needs to be taller. Oh, this one. How do the bushes look? See, I'm gonna put a bush all the way along this front bit. Make sure I have my mailbox. Oh, you know what we could do? There's a fall mailbox. This one's like Halloween. We don't really want Halloween, but this one has like little fall colors. All right, I'm kind of thinking something like this for the windows around all the sides. It'll look a little bit nicer once we have some more of the floor plan figured out, but that's kind of what we've got window-wise. I've got lights by the doors. Would that be so bad if I got like an additional tree in the back? No, I think that's really cute actually. Maybe I should just go through and landscape everything, like while we're sitting here. The landscaping is really what makes it, so I think that would be good for us to prioritize real quick. I do want to have a wood floor. We need kind of like that orangey oh god. Yeah, we need kind of like this sort of orangey toned wood floor. I'm open to other versions of this orange toned wood floor inside. This one always leans a little bit modern to me, but I like that it has some color variation. That's very red. Oh, we could do this. Looks kind of old. Okay, don't mind me. I'm just putting some of these little guys in. I like the detail of them at the top. I know I just said I was gonna do landscaping. I'm jumping all over the place right now, but I think it needed that. And then for the building. See, I wish I could have like these stones and have it actually work on the outside edge of this, because I would actually really like that, but it does involve me having to change the scale of the place a little bit. Oh, it doesn't even work back here. Maybe I could get rid of the foundation. Oh, see, I have to get rid of the chimney back there too, but oh, and this doesn't work either, but that could be made bigger. It's not really a problem if that gets extended a little bit more. And we could just change the foundation. There's not a lot of foundations that have this correct wood color though. And you don't want it to be on like stilts. That's weird. There is this one. This one's kind of plain. It's like a solid white wallpaper. I've not really ever used this one before. Oh, this looks terrible back here. I guess I have to shrink this too. It needs to have that. I am going to extremely great lengths right now just to make sure that I can have all the trim pieces. But how does that look? Like if I'm looking at it straight on, I do like it enough. I kind of wish there was a little bit more of a stucco texture though. Like this is just so stark white. Oh, this is life and death, but that's a pretty autumnal color. It does leave us with the same foundation problems as before. That does look better. It also matches the brick better. I guess we could use the life and death foundation then. Ooh, ugly. Oh no. Listen, I will admit, I have not really ever used this before, but let's see if we can make it work. Let's try it. Do we want, oh, that looks bad. Maybe we do these yellowy flowers because they kind of have this like yellow and orange color to them. I'm gonna put these around in some of the open spaces. I don't think we need to have landscaping like absolutely everywhere like I normally would do. I'm more so thinking just a few things here and there, some little bushes, just basically something more like this everywhere. Okay, I put a ceiling fan and like a little light right there. I'm also gonna get a trash can and then just open up the back so it's easy for you to get out there and access it. I feel like planter boxes and like gardening have a kind of autumnal vibe, so we can get some of those. Okay, I tried to put a bush all the way along the back of this. I think that looks good. Look at this thing. Doormat, fall colors. We could do the pumpkin one on that side so we can have both of the fall doormats. I'm not really going for like Halloween pumpkin energy. I'm more trying to have fall pumpkin energy. So I'm gonna try and get some pumpkin decor, but like flip it the other way so you can't see the jack-o'-lantern part. We'll just face the jack-o'-lanterns into the wall so they're not super visible. Oh, I'll need a decor box somewhere inside. I'll have to add that in. Honestly, the bike in red kind of has a good vibe to it. Okay, I put some plants and like a little rocking chair outside. I think we need a fire pit. I feel like a fire pit has very autumnal energy. Ooh, even like a fire pit with these couch cushions. If I get fairy lights, I know Seasons has little lanterns. Oh, we could do the Seasons. Never mind, that doesn't really fit. I was gonna say I could put a swing set, but it was a little bit too much. But yeah, Seasons has like these little lanterns. We could always get that in kind of a fall color. Yeah, honestly, even if we just use one of them, I kind of like how that looks. I'm kind of interested in having a bar outside, but I don't like any of the colors. I'm really struggling with it. Maybe we don't do that. I was gonna have like a whole built-in outdoor kitchen thing, but maybe just a grill and a table and chairs is a better idea. Oh, wait a minute. I'm actually gonna use these instead. They're so much more substantial, I guess. And I think I kind of prefer that about them. Do any of these come in a fall color? This is very like summery though. Yeah, I just like how big it is. That's not really good either. How about this scalloped one? Oh, well, it comes in orange if you wanted to use it. You know, I actually don't think I've ever used this before when I was trying to make something autumnal. So maybe that's kind of cool. I don't like these lounge chairs. Everything is all very different colors and I don't really like that about it either. Maybe I shouldn't use them. Oh, we could possibly just get a really big dining table. I mean, it doesn't really need to be like an outdoor table specifically. We could just do something like this because that looks cute together. We get some extra flowers to add in outside. Okay, I added in a garden hose. I might get some monkey bars too. Well, even those are kind of close to the tree. Maybe we just don't have anything else out there. Might be kind of fun if we had a little games table underneath the gazebo because that's always fun to have your Sims play with. I'm kind of just trying to remind myself that we don't have to put something in every inch of the space. Like, it's okay if that's all there is outside. It's laid out nicely, it's functional, it's cute, and I think maybe we could start working on the inside then. I can't believe we've gotten this far and I literally haven't even touched the inside yet. So we need to have a staircase. I wonder if I could put it like right here. I think downstairs I might have this be a little tiny office. I can put some bookshelves in front of where this thing is clipping or just scoot it, I guess. But there could be a little tiny office right there. Ooh, I've never used that rug for this. That's werewolves. That could be nice. Maybe the living room could be right here in this little space. We can get it so that I can have a fireplace that's centered with this. I'm not really sure what fireplace. We can just scoot the whole thing over a little bit more. Oh, this one kind of has a nice autumnal tone to it. I do think I like that. Well, if I rearrange how the windows look, I can scoot this all over, which is probably better. I'm thinking that possibly this could be a primary bedroom with an ensuite bathroom. It's pretty small. We could actually make it bigger because then there could just be a little hallway that takes you to the outside. That is a very expensive, very fancy, honestly not even that cute bookshelf. We could do one of these. These are life and death. I do like those better. Put bookshelves in the hallway. The kitchen could go along this big wall and there could be a little dining table right here. And that's the whole downstairs laid out. Upstairs, we probably just want to get one or two more bedrooms. Oh, this is really annoying. Okay, maybe these need to be just one window. Yep, this floor plan works out pretty well actually. So there's just a bathroom in the hallway, 2 bedrooms on either side. In total, it's a 3-bedroom house plus the office, so it's kind of like 4 bedrooms. And I think that's perfect. Okay, so tile. Let's figure out colors for the tile. I know I want it to be kind of orange. Oh no. Okay, this is the tile from the Riviera Retreat kit. I will admit I haven't used this much. It's definitely an acquired taste. But we could do that. I could just have beige on the floor so it's not like too intrusive looking. I think that could be really pretty. Okay, what kind of kitchen cabinets? Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna have a hard time with this. I don't think I want the Enchanted by Nature ones. I want it to be kind of like an orangey toned wood. There's really not a lot of them. I guess we could just do like the darker wood. This is base game. Yeah, sometimes simple is better. I'm gonna also cheat for money. Is that the right color? Yeah, okay. Let's get a full height cabinet and put it right there. We could do the stove right here, fridge over on this side. We can get a sink. I could even have a dishwasher, which is pretty fun because I don't always use those. Okay, that's actually from Island Living, but I kind of like it. It's a little bit different for me. I don't know if I like the dishwasher though. Also, I am very much still considering using the same dining table from outside. The white on that looks pink, so that's not good. Okay, this is like a yellow chair. What do you think? Does it tie it all together? I don't like it. Maybe these are better because it's still yellow, but it's not got as much of the wood, so you can't tell it's the wrong shade of wood. I like this sort of creamy colored curtain. We could try that. Would I be able to use that over here, or is it weird that it's clipping with the stairs? It's kind of weird that it clips with the stairs. That would probably never happen in real life, would it? But maybe we do it anyway. Okay, there's a cottage living little table thing. I do love this item, but I'm scared it's too skinny. There's another one from Jungle Adventure, but this one's wider. It just doesn't have the same colors, and that kind of bothers me. I don't really like the wood tones on it. This one's like a little bit more inoffensive. Let's say that. Okay, ceiling lights. I think probably we go cottage living again. I love this rug. I will admit it looks kind of weird. It's like a kind of awkward size, I think is the problem that I'm having with it. Oh, let's do a piano. That's a good size. That's big. I think this couch is not gonna work. It might be better to have one of the leather ones. I don't know, cause like the growing together couch is leather, but it has like a bunch of accents on it. The accent pillows and stuff are pretty nice. Oh, we need the TV. Okay, this is gonna be kind of annoying, so bear with me. Cause I wanna put this frame TV, but I want it to look like it's mounted on the fireplace. So I have to delete the wall behind it, put the TV up, and then put the wall back. It's worth it, but basically the TV is like floating then. That's why I did that. Then we can use this thing with the pretty fall colors. Oh, that's perfect. That is exactly what we needed. I think I need a chair with a tall back. Maybe that's the cats and dogs one. That's like sort of yellow and green, which I'm not sure if I love. I think I can put a little table next to it, or am I gonna hate that? There is still space to walk through here. It's just a little bit tight. Maybe I should get my wallpaper. I was kind of thinking this. I don't know. This might be too far-fetched too. It's like very orange. Ooh, but very orange is also very autumnal. Isn't that kind of nice? And listen, once there's more clutter, it's gonna come together. It kind of needs more stuff still. Okay, listen, hear me out on this. Kind of a weird choice. I think I might steal some space. I don't know. I think that looks better. Then we have a slightly bigger bathroom too, because we've got 3 bathrooms, but the other ones are small. Maybe if I change all the lights to be a warmer tone. Oh yeah, that's way better. And we can just use the same welcome mat again right there. Like, what's the harm in that? Is there anything from Seasons? I know this is so weird. It's like kind of modern looking, but this is like a Seasons mudroom item. Oh, I can use a Seasons desk. Oh, I'm gonna start using Seasons stuff everywhere. Is there a fall swatch of these? Oh, that's so cute. Can I put that in the kitchen? Probably not safe to hang that right above your stove, but it is what it is. Okay, here's what I've got kitchen clutter-wise. I think that's probably good, with the exception of maybe I should add a little mat or something in front of the sink. Yeah, okay, something like that for the kitchen is super cute. I don't have a rug underneath this dining table. We might want one. Maybe I just use that simple brown one. Also, I should probably put a thermostat because they're gonna probably want to put the heat on. I'll put it by the front door. I'm trying to think what kind of artwork, because I actually don't have any artwork on the walls yet, really. I'm trying to think what artwork has sort of an autumnal vibe to it. I think this might work because it comes in good colors. And then I switched it up. At first I was gonna have this be an ensuite bathroom. I think I might change it and have this be a laundry room instead. I'm just kind of thinking that if we do it as laundry, it can be kind of like a utility room. And that gives me a place to put the decor box, which is a very important feature for a build like this. Then it's only 2 bathrooms, which is kind of sad, but it's only 3 bedrooms, so it should be fine with just the 2. Ooh, is that kind of screaming autumnal to you? I don't know. I'm gonna try it anyway. I have always loved this rug. I'm gonna try that in the bedroom. We're gonna want a computer. Oh my god, this acorn thing is perfect. I'll definitely use that. I'm gonna try this lamp. Oh, I don't really like that lamp though. This is the Seasons lamp. It's very orange. I don't know if that's a good thing. I'm doing pumpkins on the desk. I have not used nearly enough pumpkins inside of this house now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe I should get rid of this and put pumpkins instead on the kitchen counter. Oh yeah, that makes way more sense. Also, maybe I'll use this thing on the coffee table instead of the other one. Oh, and we have a wreath. Where could that go? Could we put it like in the middle of these windows? Probably get a couple of them. Do it like that. Okay, something else from Seasons that like feels kind of obvious, but it's hard for me to use is this thing, because I just don't really like this picture very much. I've always struggled with trying to find places to put it in my builds. I don't know what it is. I just don't really like it, but I don't really know how to explain it, but I think I am going to try and use it a couple times in this house because it's like too good to pass up. If we're trying to make a fall house, that is like the most fall thing we could possibly add. All right, I think this is the office done. I don't want to put too much because I'm scared of it being overwhelming. I'm gonna do the bathroom now. Okay, these sinks are from Seasons. We could get some gold mirrors up above them. Okay, I've got a little bathtub, the toilet. We need to have some kind of cute art above the toilet. The sunflowers might work. There's not really a lot of orange decor. I've learned my lesson with that over the years, but I think this will be okay. I do want to make sure we have a shower in the upstairs bathroom because there's not one downstairs. And I think it's really annoying to play in a house where you don't have any showers. It just didn't really fit super well downstairs, but it works perfectly like this. And then this upstairs hallway, maybe I'll just do this real quick too, because it's gonna be kind of simple. I know this is a very different shade of red, okay? I understand that. I can hear your concerns already. I'm gonna use it anyway, because it kind of brings the red in from the leaves. That's what I'm trying to tell myself. Okay, I'm gonna pick the bed first and then pick the wallpaper for this downstairs bedroom afterward because I think it's gonna be easier to choose it that way. This is the orange bed that comes in seasons. And honestly, like the season stuff is probably good for us to use. It has that like super orangey toned wood and it's got a really small nightstand, which I kind of like. Let's make sure we have a hamper right there. Probably could use a little standing mirror in the corner. This one's simple enough. That's just a base game mirror. Okay, I'm looking for like orange toned wall. Oh, that's even more orange than the rest of the house. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. What if there was like a dark blue? Does that kind of have an autumnal vibe to you? It matches the rug, obviously, but I'm trying to decide if I think it's okay like that. Oh, okay, this is like a little bit of a stretch. I don't really ever use these curtains. Should we try them? I can't tell if I like it. I think part of me just can't get over the fact that they're sort of ugly. Like, yes, they might match, but that does not mean that they're not ugly. I don't think I can do it. I think it honestly looks better no curtain than having those. What if it was all like super yellow toned? Oh no, that's good. Okay, let's leave the room like this then. Let's not overdo it. You know what? Enchanted by Nature actually has a toddler bed that could be really good for this. I'm picturing this with the acorns. Which of these rooms is smaller? This one is, but only by like the tiniest little bit. I guess I will use this bed then, but I'm gonna put 2 beds in here. I'll use this acorn toy box too. Maybe I'll even use this. We're gonna need to have a toddler potty if I'm gonna add in all this toddler stuff. Also, it doesn't have to be only orange. Like, I know that fall isn't only orange. That's kind of just the vibe we've been going for. So that's what I've committed to, but it doesn't have to be that way. We could do like a red. Ooh, I don't think I like it. What if we had brown wallpaper in the kids' room? That is a first for me. I don't think I've ever done that before, but we could try. Okay, let's use the little acorn light. Oh my God, that's so cute. Do these have a sort of autumnal color to them? I mean, this one could possibly work. How about the curtains? Any of these? No, these look very springy, I think. I'm honestly going for like beige or brown with the curtains. I know that looks kind of weird. Just hear me out, all right? Just trust me, trust me. I'm trying to do something different because I feel like we all have a tendency to get stuck on our ways and like do the same thing over and over in these kind of builds. Not today. Today, we are picking something new. I'm looking at everything in Enchanted by Nature, trying to decide, because like one of these gnomes might be kind of cute for on the table. Are any of these things kind of autumnal? No, not really. Okay, never mind. I wonder if this rug could work. Oh, see, it's kind of cool tone, but maybe I could try that dragon rug in the other kids' room. I will get this little mushroom bookshelf thing going too, because I do like how that looks. And that has fall colors. What other kind of toys are good? I kind of want like a dragon. I want like one of these big giant ones. Maybe in the red. We just put it underneath this. It's hard for me to lay out the stuff in here. I feel like I need something taller on this wall. And maybe the tall thing just becomes some shelves with some decor on them. And I can have the toy underneath, because that would be fine. You know, I haven't used the cornucopia thing anywhere. Maybe I should have put that on the dining table. It's too good to pass up. I thought that maybe I shouldn't use it because I did it in the last fall build that I did, but that was a whole year ago and it's like perfect for this. Okay, I'm gonna try and give these kids green candles. I don't know, they've got green. I wonder if I can just put some toys on the shelf or if that looks weird. We could probably do a mixture of some toys and then like a bookshelf or something. Oh, also my cat's here now. I think she wants me to stop recording, but I'm not done yet, Snap, so we can't stop. Okay, that's the toddler's room. I've never used these things together. I can say that with confidence. Yeah, somehow dragons do just have sort of an autumnal energy to them. I wonder if we could use this dragon bed. Okay, hear me out. Dragon rug, this bed with the quilt. I don't really like these curtains either. I feel like this is not good. I don't think that this is a cute theme for the room. I do love the dragon, but maybe I could try the deer. This is also very cool toned. Okay, I'm trying something out with the curtains and like a little custom curtain rod across the top of them. I've added a bunch of orange in with those curtains. We're back on the orange thing. I'm still feeling super undecided on this room theme, but I feel like this has more potential than what I was doing before. I don't know. I understand that it doesn't look very good. Like, if you don't like it, I get it, trust me. I just ask that you hear me out because I'm still kind of hopeful that I can pull this off somehow. Oh, this is Enchanted by Nature. Let's try those on the wall. I put a violin too. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking for the kids' space. I think that the whole interior of the house is done. 1 bedroom downstairs, 2 more upstairs. Sleeps a total of 5 Sims. I guess finishing touch will just be me putting in a little bit of terrain paint outside. underneath some of this landscaping, and then I can stick it on the gallery for you in case you want to download it. Well, hopefully you have enjoyed watching this video so far. I just really, really like building stuff like this. I wasn't kidding when I said I do this every single year. A lot of you probably remember. It just helps me get into the seasonal spirit. And it's also kind of fun to try and use the packs in different ways. Like, I obviously haven't done a fall build yet with the fairies pack, and it actually worked out really well. Like, it all looks really nice in here. I'm gonna just call it Autumn Family House. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms on the gallery. Wait, I almost forgot. I'm actually gonna put a hamper inside of this kid's room. The toddlers I won't, but I'll put one in here too. Now I'll put it on the gallery. 82,000 simoleons. I'm kind of scared of how many packs it uses. I actually don't even really want to know, but I'll still check. We'll find out. Ooh, okay. Oh, actually, wait, it's only 2 pages. Oh, I thought it would be like 4. That's not that bad. Surprisingly, that's actually good for me. Okay, well, with that, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Stay tuned because very, very soon I can start posting early access content with the new Adventure Awaits expansion pack. I'm not fully sure when I'm gonna post this video yet, so I don't know if it's like tomorrow or the day after or whatever, but very soon, like this week, I can post Adventure Awaits stuff. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. I'll post an announcement on my like YouTube community tab saying what day I'll start posting that stuff as well, so that way you can be prepared for it. I'm also gonna be live on my Twitch channel all week playing early access, so I'll link that down below too in case you wanna hang out with us live and play a little bit more. So obviously not today, but like in the next couple of days, that will start. Thank you again for watching. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you all tomorrow, okay? Bye, everybody. The 26th is when I can start posting, September 26th. So mark your calendars, that's when Adventure Awaits can start.